Well, hello, good morning and welcome to my channel. Today I'm visiting a wildlife reserve that is managed by the Leicestershire and Rutland Wildlife Trust, Cossington Meadows, which is just about 4 miles out of Leicester. So, what a journey. Got up to the car and it's -5 degrees. Car's caked in frost, so that took about 10 minutes to clear. So off a trot, gets on the M1 at junction 25 and then come towards junction 24, delays. Got through that, and then there was a junction 22 to 21 was closed due to an accident, so I came off the next junction, diverted through Loughborough. That took a bit getting through to Loughborough. Back onto the A6, going up there, and just before where I need to get off, there's roadworks. So we're all stuck in traffic, tail back about a mile. Got past that, and it just happens to be the junction I want to get off, so I had to carry on, get off at the next junction. Sat-nav were telling me to do U-turns all around everywhere, so I just found a place to pull in, pulled in, and got my phone on, checked where I was on the map, and I wasn't too far out actually. It's just that I had to then do another little bit of a detour, get back onto the A46, the 46, that's it. And yeah, I'm finally here. What was meant to be a 35-minute journey turned into an hour and a half. So I'm not best pleased. But anyway, today we're going to have a look around Cossington Meadows. Now around here there's quite a few nature reserves that just next door to each other. There's quite a lot. I mean, to the north we've got Mount Cyril Meadows, and then to the south of it we've got the Cossington Lakes, Wanlip Meadows, Watermead Country Park, Reedbed Nature Reserve, Wanlip Park, Birstall Nature Reserve. So there's quite a bit to see around here, but I'm concentrating on Cossington Meadows now due to the fact I've been losing time. Okay, so let's go and see what we can find. Well, I'm on the path that goes around the outside edge of the reserve. It will be following the banks of the River Soar, leading up to the pools and ponds. And it's very hard ground, a little bit slippy in some places, so I need to check out for that. Notices at the gate saying dogs on leads all times. And look what we've got, a dog walker, dog off lead, going everywhere. Hello. Well, a bit of an update. I've been walking around it for a couple of hours now. Very little to see. When I got up to the pools and the lakes and that, all frozen over. So there's nothing on them, nothing at all. So I started to make my way back. I stopped one piece and saw a goldcrest, but it was too far away and into the sun, so I'm not really good at that. But just seen Kestrel, perched, quite nice for me. Bothered though, that is a twig running across its breast, but I've got some good photos of it. So let's see what we're going to find out next. Well, while I'm at it, I'll give you an update on dog walkers. I have counted 12, all but one of them off leads. The one that was on the lead, it was one of them extending leads. Not much cut with them, but coming past some of the fields there, it was just in front of me, and it went into the field, and straight away it flushed a green woodpecker that went flying, and then it carried on in this field which it should not have been in, and a couple of jacksnipe it flushed. So you know, they're really bothersome, get on my nerves. What is it about these dog walkers think they can just bloody take their dogs anywhere? I mean, this place, you've got to drive to it. Surely there's someone near home. Walk them around the street or on a park. Is it a dog reserve? No. Dog walkers. Anyway, let's have a go at what else is happening. I've spoken to a couple of guys, and I'm just heading back towards the car park. To the left there's another field in there. I've been told that there are stone chats in there, and then to the right over the field there's a Kestrel box and a barn house taking residence in it, which seems to be what it does every year. Like this Kestrel doesn't get a look in. But Kestrel's about. It's flown off now, but a really good pose there. Right. Well, I can see a box already. I don't know if he meant that one. So right, this was the field, I saw it. It was just in that tree, what bush. So have a look around. This field is typical of the fields that they've got here. So, might be better in springtime, or when the water's not frozen. Everything is frozen, so you know. There's the tree with the Kestrel box in. I don't know if the guy meant that one, but we were stood here, right where I'm stood now, and he pointed away from that. So, I'm going to have a look around and have a look. See you later. Well, I found the owl in its nest box, in the Kestrel's nest box. Standing outside of it, as I approached, it was in the opening top, fast asleep. So I made a slow, zigzaggy walk towards it. Got a bit closer, could see it was still asleep, and I raised my camera, and that's when it woke up. It didn't get flustered, it just sort of dropped itself down into the bottom of it. So I've taken myself out of sight to see if it gets up on there, because there seems to be sunbathing. The sun is right on him, so you know it'll be warming him up. Let's have a go later. Oh, here we go, another dog walker, dog's off lead. Watched it coming this way, it's already flushed about half a dozen birds. Again, looked like it might have been snipe, but certainly stone chats. There's quite a few of them around here, I've been told. I've seen one or two small birds go away, so yeah, there we are. Right, so it's nearly time for me to start making tracks back to the car park. I'm just walking across the last field. I can still see the owl's nest box, but nothing coming out of it yet. Still got a bit of time. Now, when I got here, I thought I'd be disappointed because I wasn't seeing anything for, you know, for the first hour and a half, nothing at all. And I thought to myself, shall I turn around and go home? Because the traffic and the diversions get me, it's all like nearly sort of peed me off. So I was feeling like that. So I stopped and had my lunch and a fag, cup of tea, and I thought I'll start making some tracks. But then, of course, that's when I found the Kestrel. Now, I'm not putting it down that I've only got one, because basically that's how I feel whenever I come out on these, especially if I'm not sure about the place. First time I've ever visited. Photographing wildlife, birds in particular, is a game of patience. You need to stick at it. I see quite a few people out and about with the cameras and that, grumbling that they're not seeing anything. You know, but they just walk and expect to see things there and then. Every now and again you just need to stop and look and take some guesses. What would I see on here? Now on here, this field, I'm expecting, hoping to see the stone chats. I've seen small birds flying around in the distance, what I'm getting too closer to now. But yeah, nothing, but there you go. My Kestrel's images, they're good enough. That has made my day worth it. So all I'm doing now is just sort of like whittling down the last few minutes before I need to go. Gonna try avoid the A6 through Loughborough. Hopefully the M1's cleared up by then, but it wasn't affecting the other northbound traffic on the other side anyway, so it's probably okay, but you never know. Many times I've been on the M1, got caught up in traffic. The best one was I once went to see my daughter in Mansfield, and then I got on, I was coming home, coming down the M1, and it seemed a bit quiet for that time of day. In fact, there was no one on it. Excuse me. And then a traffic announcement came up that there was an incident ahead, expect delays. So I thought, well, I'm on it now, not too far where I want to go. So I carried on, and I saw the tailbacks. Nothing moving at all. I thought, yeah, well, let's just stop here a mile, you know. So I put some music on. Anyway, 8.5 hours later, yeah, 8.5 hours later, I was still there. But then obviously it got moving then. Apparently it was somebody who'd chucked himself off the top of the bridge onto the M1 itself, like, so tragic. When I got home and heard about that, I thought, that's just awful. So yeah, I'm always wary of the M1s, or any motorways actually, because if it happens on it, like, you're done for. You've got to wait until the actual next junction to get off, and that could be snarled up for you. So you're stuck there, you're there. So, as much as I can, I try and avoid motorways. But avoiding motorways makes the journey longer. Well, actually, it can be quicker than actually going on the motorway, but it's probably not so economic on your petrol. So yeah. Well, that's it. Finished going round. By now I didn't show any intentions of getting out, so I gave up on that. But at least I know where one is. Maybe I'll come back later. Anyway, I'm off on my way home now. What I would say about Cossington Meadows, it's quite a large site, it's quite a bit to see. For the most part the paths are reasonable. There are some muddy tracks, but most of it is actually sort of like cobbled or, you know, hard standing. So now I'm just going to be on my way home and see how things go. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Okay, make a comment if you wish to as well. So all that needs to be done now is to say cheerio.